Lady Louise Windsor was reportedly kept in the dark about her grandmother's position until she was told by her classmates about it, Sophie Wessex revealed. The Countess and her husband Prince Edward chose not to share details about the Queen's role to their young daughter to ensure she would have as a normal childhood as possible. Despite being unaware of her position, Lady Louise has since emerged as a favourite of Her Majesty and helped distract the Queen from the unprecedented family crisis faced by her this year. The list reported, unlike her cousins Prince William and Prince Harry, who knew from a very early age that they were royals on the world stage, Lady Louise Windsor was largely unaware of her standing within the famed family and her relationship with the Queen of England. Her parents, Prince Edward and Sophie, the Countess of Wessex, were determined to give her as normal of a childhood as possible. And for a while, at least, they succeed. During an interview with the BBC, Sophie shared that when Louise started school, she didn't realize that her grandmother was Queen Elizabeth until that fact was pointed out to her by her classmates. As her mother Sophie put it, the news took Louise by surprise. She recalled, for Louise, actually, it was much more of a shock to the system. It was only when she was coming home from school and saying, "Mummy, people keep on telling me that Grandma is the Queen," explaining that Louise didn't understand why schoolmates were telling her that her grandmother was the monarch. Sophie said of her young daughter, "I don't think she had grasped that perhaps there was only one Queen." Lady Louise Alice Elizabeth Mary Mountbatten Windsor, the eldest daughter of Prince Edward and Sophie Wessex's two children, turned 18 this November. On that day, the young royal gained the power to decide whether she wants to adopt the HRH style and be officially known as Princess Louise. However, Sophie last year said, "We try to bring them up with the understanding that they are very likely to have to work for a living. Hence we made the decision not to use HRH titles. They have them and can decide to use them from 18, but I think it's highly unlikely. They go to a regular school. They go to friends for sleepovers and at weekends we do lots of dog walking and stay with friends. I guess not everyone's grandparents live in a castle, but where you are going is not the important part, or who they are. When they are with the Queen, she is their Lady Louise was also closely attached to her grandfather Prince Philip, with whom she enjoyed carriage racing the most. The Duke of Edinburgh passed down his passion for sport and competition to his granddaughter before he died earlier this year. Sophie added, "His eyes would light up because he would get so excited. He's honestly one of the most interesting people I've ever met." Lady Louise and her brother, James, Viscount Severn, love spending time at Balmoral. Lady Louise's love for drawing and sketching is highly appreciated by the Queen, who made the young royal to go through Queen Victoria's Highland sketches, which are rarely seen.